Hi YouTube friends. Um, sorry it's been a little while since my last video. I went through gastric bypass the Roux-en-Y on November 5th. Um, it was a difficult process. The surgery went well. They had to fix a leak, found a leak, but I didn't know about that until a couple days after surgery. But Other than that, everything went well. The pain was pretty bad. That's why I haven't done a video since until now. It's been Monday. It'd be 2 weeks. And I'm just now getting back to a little bit of a normalcy. I did get to do dishes this morning, and that felt good. My fiance took some pictures while we were at the hospital, and after surgery and stuff. So I'm gonna, after I lose a little bit more weight and I take some more pictures and stuff like that, I'm going to do a little video with all the pictures. But that'll be a little bit later. Let's see. The day of surgery, when I went in, I weighed 464, which was good because when I first started all this process, I was 488. And then a week after surgery, Monday, I had my first post-op appointment, and it was 449. Yeah, 449 is what it was on Monday. And so that's quite a little bit of weight I lost. Let's see, still not enough because I still weigh quite a bit, but we bought a scale back before I started surgery, but I couldn't use it because I was over the max amount on that scale. But I knew I would be able to drop weight, and it was the max weight was 450, and I pulled it out the day before yesterday, and I just out of curiosity because I wanted to see how close I was getting, and my weight was 437. 437.4, I think it was. So yay, I'm getting down there. I can actually use it. I did a little dance and acted silly and stuff. I know it's kind of funny, but sorry, I'm on my laptop and sitting in my chair. I've weaned off of the pain medicine quite a little bit, but I did need it a lot the first few days. I was in so much pain, and it didn't seem to even relieve it at all. But I had a lot of friends and family over. They checked on me every day. Their best intentions. They had the best intentions, but some days I just wanted to be left alone, didn't want nobody around. But it helped because it helped pull me out of some depression that I started feeling, because I was second guessing myself about the surgery and the pain I was in, and I cried a lot, because I felt like the pain was just never going to end. But finally it has. I can move around. I can get up out of this chair by myself. Before, I would struggle with it. I'd have to have everybody help me. I mean, it's not that I couldn't walk around or anything. It's just getting up out of this chair because it's so low to the floor. I struggled with it, and now I can get up by myself. Just that little bit of weight off of me has helped, because I can get up by myself. I feel like I have a little more energy. I still get really lightheaded. I don't think I'm getting enough protein in. I can only do an ounce of food at a time, which is baffling. Everybody's like, "Are you hungry? Are you hungry?" No, I'm not hungry. I'll do like an ounce here and there. But they did take me off full fluids. I was having troubles with the fluids. Even before surgery, I had a lot of problems getting all my fluids in. So after surgery, doing the chicken noodle soups and the beef broths and the blended up stuff, it just did not settle with my stomach. I have not gotten sick, but I'm very nauseated. That nausea kick you. I couldn't do it. So Monday when I went in, they told me I could have some soft foods like cottage cheese, string cheese, but I had to chew it really good. So when I got home, I had some cottage cheese, and it was the best cottage cheese ever. I loved it. Only a couple teaspoons and I was full, but it satisfied me, and I started feeling so much better. I struggle still with the vitamins, the liquid vitamins. Taking that calcium 3 times a day, I can't remember to do it sometimes. My fiance was a real big help for like the first 3 or 4 days, and then he just couldn't do it no more. He has his own things that he's doing, and I understand. Let's see. I'm very thankful. He did dishes, he cooked everything for 3 or 4 days, and it was nice. And then the kids done dishes for a few days. So today was my day back to work, and it was a little bit much for me. I just have to take it slow and need to learn to eat something in the mornings. I feel like I'm falling back into my old habits of just eating once a day because I'm not hungry until later on in the evening, and that's how I was before. And I'm really not even hungry then, but I have caught myself where my eyes are bigger than my stomach, that old saying, and I'll get a little bit of cottage cheese in a little bowl, but I'll put a little too much in it, and then I'll find myself, well, I can't finish it all, so I wasted it. And when I was younger, we didn't waste food. If we wasted it, then we got in trouble. So I just have to teach myself that I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm an adult. I need to eat healthy and stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna do videos before. I just didn't feel like it. I didn't even get on the computer for almost 2 weeks. Or, well, darn near 2 weeks, because yesterday and today is the only days I've been on the computer since surgery. But I am starting to feel better. The incision spots, they're a little tender. They put that glue on them. Let's see if I can show you some of them without showing too much here. There's one, and then I got 2 more up here. I don't know if you see. I got 2 more up here, and then this one, and then 2 on my side. But those are kind of on the other side there. But they use the glue on them, and one of them is I've caught on my cloak a couple times, so it's starting to pull off. But they look a lot better. They were all bruised and puffy, and the swelling was awful. But once all that got out of my system, I was okay. Trying to think if there's something else. Drinking. My lips are so dry. I feel like I'm dehydrated constantly. And drinking out of those little 1-ounce cups, they were okay at first, and it just got to where I felt like it was changing the flavor of the food and the water and stuff. So I had to go back to my cups, but I only sip. So I did a couple days ago. I took too big of a drink, and it really hurts. And you know how everybody will tell you that food seems like it sits right here in your esophagus, right there? It does. Especially right after surgery, it feels like it sits there, and it hurts. And Monday when I went to the doctor, I told her about it, and she said it was normal. And then soon after that, when I came home and ate that cottage cheese, it seemed like it dissipated quite a bit. There wasn't so much pain there. So I don't know if some of it was mental or some of it was what was going on. But anyway, it started to go away. Let's see. My main problem right now is just the dizziness, the nausea, especially in the mornings. I'm so thirsty and parched by morning that I have a bottle of water beside my bed, and I have to take a drink right away because I feel really nauseated first thing in the morning. The walking thing was hard for me. Getting up and walking, I just did not want to do it. I was so tired, so out of it. I'm still very tired. But yesterday I did do a little bit more walking. I'm starting to do more around the house. It just seems like it was a long healing process for me. It might be because I'm a little more overweight than some, you know. But hopefully that'll start melting off. I'll be glad to get past down into the 300s. I know that's bad because that's still a very high weight. But I have not had to take any insulin since I've been home from the hospital. My blood sugar has been running around 140s and then lower. It actually got pretty low the other day, 73. So that's been good. They took me off all my insulin pills. I'm on a sliding scale on one of my insulin shots, but I've not had to take it. So that's a plus. Trying to think. Your taste buds do change. Those protein shakes, I can't do them. They're too sweet for me. Just the flavor. Sugar-free Jell-O. I used to love Jell-O. I can't do it. It's too sweet. I don't know if maybe that'll taper off a little bit later as things go, but it's very sweet for me. Some of the pudding, the sugar-free pudding, like the chocolate, I don't like it so much. But I did find banana cream that I used to crush my pills up in to take my pills because I still have to crush all my pills. I found that it works really well, and lactose intolerant now. They say that's a normal thing, that I can't have regular milk. I found that out within the second day that I was home. I was so sick to my stomach, and my stomach hurt so bad that we went and got some of that Silk soy milk, and the very first night I drank a little bit over time, probably about 3 ounces within a couple hours, and it settled my stomach a lot. So I used it in my banana cream pudding for my thing, and it's great. It tastes really good. It mixes right in with that banana. Let's see. I don't think there's much more right now. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't make an earlier video. You guys probably wouldn't want to see me anyway. I was so horrible. But I will try to keep y'all posted more as time goes on. I know I should probably start exercising within the next couple weeks. I see my doctor again in about 2 or 3 weeks, and I think that's probably when they'll tell me that doing a little more exercise is okay, and probably more foods, because I can have chicken, soft foods, really soft chicken if I got to chew it really good. Fish though is really changed a little for my taste. I tried some steak fries last night. I pulled all the stuff out of them. I didn't like it so much, so I probably won't do that again. It's really tough when your family is eating and you can't eat that food. You're not really hungry. It's just thought of not having that connection with your family. Like my son's girlfriend, her birthday was the other day, and we made her this big, well, my fiance made her this big cake, and she wanted me to eat some, but of course I can't, you know, and I don't think sometimes people understand that you just can't do it. But well, my video's at almost 15 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off here, and I will try to do another video in a few days. You guys have a good weekend and a blessed holiday on Thanksgiving if I don't have another video by then. You guys take care. Bye.